Okay, now what we need to do is to make our Roman Ogee go in the opposite way. So it's going to be actually coming across the end grain. So let's go back and make sure we see our shaded view so we can kind of see what we got here. So I'll come back and click on that. Yeah, this is our cross grain right here. You always actually cut that part first when you're doing using a table router. So, well, anyway, we designed it this way, so we got to go back now, make that Ogee cutting across there. So I'm going to go back where I can see a little bit better. All right. So now I'm going to hit myself on this one. Actually, let's go to the right view. Let's see now. Let's see where we are now. I don't want to go that way. Let's go to the front view. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's set ourselves normal to that. I'm going to teach you a new way to make an extrusion that might be a little different, but I think you're going to like it. So let's come up here and let's start designing our Ogee that goes across the cross grain. So as I come up here and snap, you notice that at 90 degrees it says 0.125. That's good. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. That's a good feature I can grab. I'm going to come over here to about just about right there. I'm going to come up somewhere up in here and make one. I'll come over here and I'll just make one. And oh man, I kind of messed that up. So I go all the way up here to that. I'll put a point in. Now I'm just going to continue around, putting in these arbitrary points and to make myself an enclosed shape. Okay. Now let's set some smart dimensions up so we can make this guy work for us. I'm going to come up here on this line, come over here to the end of the wood block, and I'm going to set that to 0.625, which would be, what is that, 5/8 of an inch. Come over and do that. Okay, that looks pretty decent. We already know that that's correct. What I don't know is this dimension right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assume... I'm not going to assume anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just check that off, and I'm going to go back and look at that other sketch. So the way I would do that, let's rebuild this real quick. So make sure we get this right. Got to make sure we get this right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up here, and I'm going to back up on my feature manager. I'm going to exit. I'm going to go ahead and select that sketch 2 and say edit. All right. Well, where is it? Okay. Let's go ahead and change it around here so we can see it. Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I set that to 0.65 here, and I set it to 0.65 there. Okay, I think I can figure this out. Got a radius on the Ogee of 3/8, which would be 0.375. And I've got my fillets at 0.0975. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and rebuild our sketch. We'll go ahead and pull our feature manager down so we can see it and suppress it. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves back to our, I think our front plane we were working on. Set ourselves normal to that, and we'll go back to sketch 4, and we're going to edit that sketch. Okay, let's see if this makes some sense now. So we know that's 0.125. All right, I think I got it. So we'll come back and do a smart dimension here. This is what was throwing me off, and we'll set that at 0.125. I think that makes sense. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now we'll come back over here and do a fillet. If it doesn't work, we'll figure it out. No big deal. Click on that, and we're going to set that to 0.375, 3/8 of an inch. Okay, we got that in there. Now, what I want to make sure is that I'm set to, I think we set to points. We'll accept that one. We may come back and modify that, but hey, we're designing. It's having fun, right? So we'll go ahead and select this. I'm going to say 0.125 on a fillet. Oh, actually, no. 0.0975 on a fillet. We're going to click on this guy here, and click on that guy right there, and we're going to check that off. Okay. May not be exactly what we want, but we're going to find out anyway. So we're going to rebuild our sketch, and we're going to rotate this at an angle. Oh, wait a minute. We're right in the middle plot. How are you going to handle that? Well, let's see what we can do here. Click on this sketch, make sure we're editing it. Go to Features, up here. We're going to do an extruded cut. Now, when I do that, it actually just goes one direction. Well, the cool thing about SolidWorks is I can say mid-plane. I can go both directions. And then what I can do is I can say here, I can just increase the amount of that projection. Or I can say through all both. Side to cut. And just playing with that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to say, keep it at sketch plane. I'm going to say mid plane. And I'm going to say through all. Okay? So let's see what happens here. We hit that. Accept it. And there it is. Okay, we're going to rotate that around and look at it. Yeah, that looks really good. We're going to go with that. I like that. It looks kind of cool. So let's zoom out a little bit, kind of move this around. Wow, it looks really nice. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. I think what I might do is change my material type. I'm going to rebuild this guy real quick. Let's save what I've done so far. My house where I live, I'm kind of going with a country western kind of style, like, you know, because I'm from Texas, so I'm going to have kind of a Texas look. A wood that's really common in Texas is not mahogany, but it is actually red oak. So I'm going to go ahead and material, and I'm going to come back here to wood, and I'm going to say oak. Now, what's kind of funny is there's a lot of different kinds of oaks. There's white oak, and there's yellow oak, and there's red oak. I'm just going to go with oak. This oak texture here actually looks like red oak. So I'll go ahead and select on that, and yeah, you can see that. Now I can probably change the grain on that face pretty well, but I'm going to leave that for right now, and we'll come back to this. Okay, part looks good. Rebuild it. I'm going to go ahead and save it. And we'll come back to this.